Hello, this is Survival-gyver, and today we'll be reviewing the Nitecore TIP SE, TIP SE. This is a dual LED, 700 lumen peak, or on turbo mode, LED light. Now they come in two colors. They come in this gray color, and they come in black. And it has a clip on it, a little plastic clip. You put it like on a bowl cap or on its side there. And this thing's pretty nifty. It does use a, got a little charge port on it. Move this down. See it? So it's a Type C charge port. This is my only complaint about this, is that you have to have the plastic clip on in order to cover the port, which makes it water resistant, not waterproof. Yeah, so there's some numbers on the side there. Two buttons, you got the on and off button and a mode button. And just like the Nitecore Tini 2, it has a daily mode and a demo mode. I typically keep them on demo mode because, you know, having the light turn off after 30 seconds is a great way to save battery power. So this has 4 modes, and we're going to go through it. It comes with some instructions and specifications. So I'm going to be going over this. 700 lumens on turbo, high, mid, and low. Now I know there's a lot of light going around here, so I'm going to try to turn some of these off. See if I can make it a little bit darker in here. And I'm going to try to use this for the backdrop. That's literally how small it is and how far my camera is from the backdrop here. So yeah, I'm zoomed in a little bit, but I'm also like up close and personal. So first thing we're going to talk about is, see if I get that to show you. That is low mode. So that is the lowest function. This is 1 lumen. It'll last 50 hours on a full charge. It's got about a distance of 4 meters or 4 candela. And then after that, you got mid, which is 30 lumens. It'll last about 8 hours with an 18 meter distance. And we have high, which is 180 lumens, or 1 hour and 30 minutes approximately, with a 45 meter distance, at 500 candela. And then there's turbo. And turbo you have to hold down for. It'll last maybe 15 minutes if you're lucky, with about a 90 meter distance and about 2100 candela. You don't know it because you don't have your hands on the button, but this thing is getting hot. It is only a 500 milliamp lithium-ion battery. Sorry, so this way you don't get all the harsh colors from all the other lights that are in this room here. So it's got a 500 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery. It does have a temperature circuit in there, so if it gets too hot, it'll turn off. There's 2 power indicators underneath this top button and the bottom button here. They're red. So when it's charging, you'll see the 2 red lights. I believe they blink. I don't remember, or they stay on. But either way, there's 2 red lights underneath it. And it'll eventually stop when it's fully charged. This has a weight of, I believe, just drew a blank. It's really, really light. I think it's about ½ an ounce. Nope, I'm sorry, I had to pause it for a moment. It's 0.92 ounces, so it's under 1 ounce. Length is 2.36 inches, width is 0.96 inches, and height is a little more than ½ inch thick. It's 0.54 inches thick. It is impact resistant, but I wouldn't call it water resistant, simply because when you pull that down to get to the charge, it's open. And even though this probably does seal pretty well, there's no gasket on the inside of the clip, it's plastic. You can actually see through it. I cannot see it keeping moisture out of that. by the way, it does have a little hook on the back for like a lanyard. It also comes with a couple of little rings, which is nice. Most of them only come with one ring. This one has actually 3. And then the extra one that comes on that little carabiner style clip. And it also comes with a, this one, you can get, Nitecore likes to sell their products without charging cables, because everybody has a charging cable. At least Type C nowadays. So this is a Type C, and this one did come with a charging cable. And let me show you. So it came with this relatively long white one, but no markings on it as to a brand, which is funny because in the instructions it tells you not to use any no-name charging cable. So China K168D, it's in the USB port side. Actually, it kind of reminds me of something for like an iPhone or a cell phone. It's quite long, 4 feet, I think it is. But I haven't measured it, I'm sorry. Wasn't thinking about measuring it. But I don't know why they call it Tipsy, but it's kind of cool. I like this. I like these better than the black ones. Nothing against black flashlights, but if I drop one, I'll probably never find it again. Now, obviously this clip is reversible to some extent. You slide it from the back, but then it hits the button, so you can't use it that way. I was hoping that you could use it to block off any accidental pressing of the buttons, like they have on some of the Olight, like the Olight baton. I think I have the baton S3. That the clip is made in such a way that it'll block accidental pressing of the buttons. So, so it's a lost opportunity in my opinion, but it's not a horrible light in any sort. It's just really odd that they used a plastic clip. I didn't think that all the way through, which is a surprise for Nitecore. They usually have some pretty good stuff, and this is pretty good. This is a bit larger than the Tiny 2 that I had a video on a little while ago, so let me show you what that is next to it. So there's the difference between the Tiny 2 and the Tipsy, or the TIP SE. However you want to put that. I still got them both in gray because I'm not a big fan of black flashlights, but I do have some. So yeah, it's not bad. Similar lights, actually I believe. Yeah, it's about the same width. The LEDs are probably the same, and they work. Now we know how bright the Tiny 2 is. At it was 500 lumen, I think. I forgot. But this is 700 on high. That's low. Turbo. There we go. And it is hot enough to feel it really well at this distance. And you can. I can't leave it on my fingers for too long. I'm gonna turn this light off for a moment. It goes right through the hand too, which is impressive for a little light. But it is getting quite hot. So I obviously can't get through the palm of my hand, but get through the fingers just fine. Fingers to my knuckles. So that is pretty bright. Sorry. If you like it, you know, press like, of course, if you like the video or if you like the product. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I will answer them as best I can. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. I got plenty of other lights and all sorts of fun products coming soon. Actually, I think this entire week is going to be flashlights for the most part, all EDC lights. So this is probably going to end up in my briefcase because it's a good size, and the clip will allow it to sit in the pocket just right. So that's probably where that's going. But there's going to be links in the description to Amazon and maybe another company other than Nitecore directly. So it'll be to Nitecore as well. But yeah, there'll be links in the description for several different places if you're interested in purchasing one. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and have a glorious night.